Hi, everyone, and welcome back to a segment with Wind Down with Liv. Today's topic, we'll be speaking about beauty, and we'll introduce the ladies now.
Hi, everyone. I'm the L to lived. My name is Lexus.
Hi, everyone, I'm the V of Lived, Vanessa.
Hi, everyone. My name is Elizabeth. I'm the E of Liv.
And hi, everyone. I'm Deja, the D of Lived.
Let's jump right into it. So, ladies, we want to talk about beauty. So, the first question I have for you ladies today is, how do you define beauty, and who do you think should define beauty?
Definitely not men.
That part.
Smoking right out the gate.
How do I define beauty? Okay, I'll start with the cliche one. Beauty's only skin deep. I feel my most beautiful when I am honestly in my loungewear. No makeup, no hair. My hair is in a bun or my scarf. I define beauty by just looking and feeling your best, if that makes sense. Like your most natural self. Is that a good? Is that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You're defining beauty, so you go ahead and define that.
Definition.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I define beauty as like authenticity. So I think the flaws, I don't know what it is about it, but like the flaws, the quirkiness, those are all things that are like, oh, that's so like different and unique to that person. And that just defines the beauty. Like I don't get caught up in, the ideals. It's more so what's personal to that person, because somebody can have like, really full eyebrows, and I think that looks amazing. Like that's naturally theirs, and it just fits them. So, it's just whatever is special to that particular person. So,
Yeah, I agree. I think beauty it's for sure an internal thing. I think it's a very natural thing. There's not a lot of manipulation or effort you put in. I think Deja mentioned the word authenticity. Yeah, that's how I define it. It's just like this natural inner light that just shines, and people literally fall in love with it. Yeah.
Definitely. I think I can agree with each one of these ladies that beauty is not just on the physical end, like how you look in the mirror or how you are perceived by someone else. I honestly feel like beauty is how you even open the door and walk into the room and the kind of energy you demand. You can be in a bonnet, a headscarf, one eyelash, one eyebrow. Honestly speaking, somebody, listen, some of us wake up like that.
we all been there.
Okay, but it's honestly how you present yourself and how the world sees you. So it's your stage, and you're the one that dictates what people should be listening to. And I feel like that's what beauty should be. There should be no definition in the dictionary. You should have your own, thought of what beauty is. And if you can command the stage, that on its own is beauty.
Yeah.
Love it.
Listen. So we're gonna jump into the next question. What do you find beautiful about yourself or ourselves, yourself in personal, but in ourselves as a collective, and what is beautiful to us in this world?
That's a packed question.
Yeah.
Let me break it down for you. Let me do one question at a time.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do we find beautiful about ourselves? Let's do it as a collective. Ourselves.
I think the fact that taking a moment. I had it. I think there's been a lot of moments where we've all been through something, and I think there's been like that support. Yeah, I think there's like a bunch of support with each of us. Because we've all been through things. I know it doesn't look like it, guys, but we have. So I'd say the support for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so like what do you find in that for yourself? I'm curious. Like what do you find beautiful about yourself that you maybe even like, you've needed support to find beauty in yourself? Or
Good follow-up.
Yeah, I think the sisterhood, I think we all have confidence, and you can sort of like feed off of the next person's energy, whatever it is. But we all vibrate high, and we all have different strengths. So I think that's how we're able. I feel like that's how I'm able to like feed myself in this sisterhood camaraderie here. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. It's my turn? Can I get the question again? Sorry.
Yes.
I was
So-
just like, that was an amazing answer, answer
definitely.
to the question, for sure.
What do we find beautiful about ourselves?
What I find beautiful in myself is basically my ability to be resilient in whatever I am going through personally, emotionally. I always see the end to the tunnel for sure, and I'm able to like pull myself out of whatever situation I'm in for sure. That's what I find beautiful about myself, and also to incorporate the ladies. You know, just to echo what Lexis mentioned. You know, we're able to be that support system for each other, and having people that I can go to whenever I'm like in trouble. I need that, just that extra lift. I find that so beautiful, and like each one of them can tell you guys a story of, you know, when when we've been down and out, and we're able to like just uplift each other. So I find that so beautiful. Yeah.
Definitely. I just want to echo what all the ladies already said. Honestly, again, beauty is the stage, and how you command it is up to you. That's within your own power. Beautiful in our like space and our sisterhood and our unity, honestly, is when each and every one of us goes through a process of difficulty and we crash and burn. It's the revival that's the beautiful part, the bringing up. And I feel like that's the beautifulness within each and every one of us, and that's our definition of being beautiful. It's seeing someone crash and burn and then being able to be uplifted within their own circle without any judgment, without any someone saying that you should have done it this way. The understanding of uplifting is what's beautiful in totality. Let's just continue that other part of the question that was so far.
Wait. I have to.
Yeah.
I didn't answer. But it was as
I'm so sorry.
as I was absorbing what
Yes.
you were saying. Like it piggybacks off of what everybody said, and it's about like, for me, vulnerability, and it ties in with the authenticity that I spoke of before, and like being able to be like fully human and fully expressed and fully raw. I feel like we each have been that way with each other, and that's where we're able to come in with the support that I heard you talk about. It's like being able to be just like 100% human. These are my flaws, these are my struggles, these are my challenges, my triumphs, my whatever, you know, and being that with each other fully. And we all can like relate to that, you know, like that hardship or this, and come in with that support. So for me, it's like leading with vulnerability is amazingly beautiful. Yeah.
Definitely. I just like how we just expanded on the word beauty and not just on the face value of beauty.
Yeah.
Everyone picks up on like, oh, my lipstick is not done right, or my eyelash is not beautiful. Doesn't mean to apply makeup.
Right.
That's not the definition of beauty. And I
Very
love
true.
how we expanded on that and went into different realms of beauty. So what do you find beautiful about the world that we live in today? Like what attracts to you as beauty in this world? Another heavy question.
I'd begin.
In a pandemic, in a panorama. I'm kidding.
I'd begin. And this may be like, I don't know, maybe the flower child in me, but I think there's so much beauty in nature, and like that's so inspiring. You know, like you're plant moms. You know, like our kids. It's all tied into oneness. You know, I'm all like peace and prosperity. But no, like I think there's so much radiance and so much inspiration, especially in the work that we're in with LVED, and our fashion sense, our eye from culture. You know, so many different elements, and I feel like, it's just beauty is radiance. I can find radiance in nature. I can find radiance in like art, food, whatever. So yeah, I think it's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
I would say community. Community. Just like there's always a group of people out there like wanting to build or wanting to connect with one another and perpetuate love, So I would say community is always there, always and forever. Yeah.
So for me, I would say the expanding of inclusive I can never say that word.
Inclusivity.
There we go. Say it again for the people. So
Bow
for
out.
me, it's like it's always expanding from gender, race, intermarital marriages, and all of that. I really find the beauty in that, because if you go back in the 80s or whatever, half of the people you see now would be either shunned, looked down on, or they don't even exist. So even going into like the transgender, you know what I mean? Like those things have to be on the DL, and like we're not spoken. Why can't I talk today, guys?
It's all right.
No, you're speaking from the heart. I'm speaking from the heart.
Right.
That's true,
Yeah.
So it's just like, I love how we're evolving into a very inclusive community.
Yeah.
I like that
Like
a
the
lot.
representation.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Representation.
Perfect.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we
Definitely.
go. Yeah.
Definitely. Let me end off that question with, I just find it beautiful how your spirit, your soul can attract anyone on the street.
Very true.
It's very random
Very
that
true.
someone can come to you and say, you know what, you look like someone I can just talk to. I need to vent to you. I see that very, very beautiful, because a lot of people have a lot going on the inside, and they're walking outside dolled up, beautiful, but on the inside they're not doing well.
Yeah.
And honestly speaking, if you possess that kind of a spirit, that kind of a soul, where someone can just approach you and say, hey, let's just talk for a second. I need to talk. You could be talking to someone off of a ledge. You could be talking to someone off, like, from quitting their job, or like, doing something that could harm them or harm someone else. And I find that that's very beautiful, because that's what calls everyone human. And that's the beautiful part of being human at that point. And I think that's what is beautiful to me in this world.
Love that.
So sentimental.
No, that was amazing,
That was-
Vanessa.
no,
That was so good.
I heard intimacy and
Yeah.
intimate
Yeah.
connection
Yeah.
between human beings.
We're forgetting that
And
we're
the
human.
aura.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
aura, like what people perceive you as before you even like open your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
That's
your
so
demeanor and how
important.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this topic always gets me, but
Oh,
it's about
boy.
beauty. Exactly. Okay, so let's jump into my final section for the question. How does beauty shape our relationship with others? This is a great segue from the last one.
Ooh.
Think about it, it's kind of heavy.
Yeah, let's let that soak in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does beauty
Shape our relationship
shape our
with
relationship with others?
Yeah. I'll jump in and say, like, I think that beauty, because it's so evolving and changing, we especially have an opportunity on our platforms to really, like, change it even further. And, like, all of the examples and all of the, experiences that we had with beauty and how we shape our eye for beauty beyond the physical, we are in a space where we can model now
Yeah,
for
true.
people
Yeah.
to go inward and do the deep beauty work, like really fixing ourselves, healing ourselves, being able to be intimate with others, being open to others, walking through life with that light. So, I think that we are in a space where we have an opportunity to really change our relationships with other human beings.
I agree to that. Yeah, definitely.
Great answer, honestly.
I think I've been blessed with a gift to be able to see where people are. I can see beyond the surface, because people are, we have good in us, and then we have the side to us where it's like, I don't want to say it's bad,
Requires work.
but it's
Yeah,
work.
it's work.
It's your light and your dark, and I think that it's something that I could see in people, and I can see people running away from the work. It's because usually there's shame around it. That's for everyone, but I think they can't see that even accepting that there's beauty when you can accept that part of yourself too, and say, hey, I'm not always right. I don't always know what I'm doing. Like, there's a beauty in that. And I think when you allow for people to, like, be that way, it's like well, they're accepted.
Right. Very
So
true.
that's
Yeah.
how I see people in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Humility.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still thinking about it because it's
It's a heavy question.
It's a heavy
It's a
question.
really
Yeah.
thoughtful question.
Mhm.
Like you have to take
Mhm.
time to really absorb it and digest it and find in you like where is that?
Yeah, I honestly believe that beauty, again, it goes past the physicality. Because if you look at women groups or just groups in general, you'll always find that the groups don't necessarily match. And you wonder why that occurs. And I believe that when you see groups that don't match, you see that there's more beneath the surface of just beauty. You see groups that are maybe they're all the same complexion, or they're all different sizes, or they're all different heights, or they all come from different places. They're not all cut from the same cloth.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what makes the friendship or the relationship more firm. And it's because they weren't using the lens of like, oh, she's really pretty, let me go sit with her, or he's really handsome, let me go chill with him. It's more so of what's underneath your skin. Is what creates that line of understanding, and you make your own beauty within that relationship. Again, you see it in marital relationships where like you see how did he end up with her, or how did she end up with him, and then you're looking at the physicality of it, but you're not looking on the deeper end. And I feel like that's what creates the relationship, and that's what builds the levels or the layers within that relationship. And we have to remember that we're always human first, and that we're not what we are on the outside. We are what we are on the inside, and that's what matters the most.
Yeah.
Nice. No, your answers were amazing. I like to your point. I honestly feel that beauty, say that question one more time. I just want to make sure my answer is like spot on.
How does beauty shape our relationship with others?
So for me, I like the phrase that says, exude what you want to attract. So basically for me, what I want in my relationship, in my friendship, is love, thoughtfulness, loyalty, and just being a well-rounded person that not only are you godly in your own way, but you understand the true nature of what sisterhood really means. I'm not just a today friend, if that makes sense, you know? So for me, what's beautiful is, you know, being what I want to attract, you know, being love, being sister, being daughters, being the best version of myself, and I'll attract the best version of someone as well. So yeah, that's it for me.
Fire.
I just wanted to, that's why I was like, wait, am I answering that correctly?
Oh no! Even if you didn't, you felt like you were answering it wrong. You didn't answer it wrong because
Thank
again,
you.
it's
Thank
your
you.
definition of beauty,
Very
our
true,
definition
very
of beauty.
true.
That's what matters the most.
Very
And you know
true.
what? We're gonna end this segment with beautiful smiles and beautiful melanin because that's exactly what we do. Okay. So on that note, we got a treat. Let's pass out these wine glasses. You know?
Absolutely.
We are celebrating 10 years, and we are gonna toast to that
Toast.
beautifulness.
Yeah.
Should we give them our slogan one time?
Oh,
One time.
Bow
One
to
time.
that. All right, ladies. Let's give them the slogan because that's what really matters, right?
Yes.
All right. So on a count of three.
Be the woman who lives.
Let's cheers
Cheers
to that.
to that. Eyes.